Hi guys, today we're checking out one of the latest gaming monitors by KTC, the H32S25E. A 32-inch curved gaming monitor with 240Hz refresh rate, 2 milliseconds response time, and 1440p Quad HD resolution. All that packed into sleek frameless design. So let's unbox the monitor, review it, and see how it performs in real gaming tests with some of the latest titles. So the KTC H32S25E arrives in this box. We got the brand logo and all the highlight features written on the lower right side. Inside we find the monitor itself nicely protected. First off, we got the lower part of the monitor stand. It's made from metal and feels quite sturdy. This is the other part of the stand that simply clips onto the back of the monitor. It has a quick release, so it's easier to attach and detach. Here is the 65-watt power adapter. That's the power cable, a DisplayPort cable, user guide, a little screw for assembling the stand, and 2 screws. Here we have the monitor itself. Let's first attach the stand. As I mentioned, it simply clips on the back of the monitor, simple and easy. Then, with the provided 2 screws, we can attach the bottom part of the stand. With the monitor face down, we can take a look at all the ports. From left to right, we have the power in port, a USB port for firmware updates, 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, 2 DisplayPorts 1.4, and a 3.5mm audio out, which is super useful as you can connect your speakers and headphones straight to the monitor and get audio. As with all unboxings, the best part is removing the protective film. The back design is pretty clean. We have this joystick for menu navigation, which also doubles as a power button. And from this angle we can really see the monitor's quite noticeable 1000R curvature rating. At first the curvature may seem a bit too aggressive, but after using it for a couple of hours it just feels so much more natural. It really enhances the depth perception, and after a bit of research, it turns out this 1000R curvature rating matches the curvature of how we humans see the world and our field of view. It really looks amazing, as we'll see in the gaming test later in the video. The monitor's design features ultra-thin bezels on the top and sides with a slim 6mm black border before the image begins. This minimalist approach enhances immersion, especially when using multiple monitors side by side. The bottom bezel is slightly thicker at 15mm, accompanied by 2mm black border. So let's delve deeper into the visual experience offered by the H32S25E. Before we begin, let's check out the on-screen display settings and customization. Accessing the on-screen display is straightforward. Simply press the joystick located on the back right of the monitor. Navigating through the settings is smooth thanks to the responsive joystick control. With the on-screen display, you'll find a comprehensive suite of customization options. There's the picture settings. We can adjust the brightness, contrast, sharpness and color temperature to fine-tune your viewing experience. There are the professional modes. Switch between display modes such as native and sRGB. The sRGB mode is particularly useful for tasks requiring color accuracy, like photo or video editing. There are also quite a few gaming features. We can enable defreezing to reduce screen tearing, access crosshair overlays to enhance your gaming performance. We can also select the input, easily switch between connected devices, whether it's your PC, gaming console or other HDMI DisplayPort sources. There's also system settings. We can adjust the language preferences, on-screen display transparency and reset the settings to factory defaults if needed. Overall, the on-screen display provides a robust set of options, allowing you to tailor the monitor's performance and display to your specific needs, whether you're gaming, working or enjoying multimedia content. This monitor's light matte anti-glare coating effectively diffuses reflections, ensuring that ambient light doesn't interfere with your viewing experience. Unlike some matte finishes that can make images appear a bit grainy, this coating maintains image clarity and sharpness, providing a comfortable viewing experience even in very well lit environments. This is a 2560 by 1440p Quad HD V8 panel with HDR support and 4000 to 1 contrast ratio. Black tones are fairly deep and highlights pop, especially in dark games or cinematic scenes. The color coverage is excellent too, with 122% sRGB, making this not just for gaming, but also a decent choice for content creators on a budget. So I've connected the monitor to the PS5 Pro and explored 3 distinct visually demanding titles: GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and the Matrix Awakens Unreal Engine 5 demo. Here's how the KTC performed. In GTA 5, the 4040p resolution made everything feel cleaner, sharper and more detailed compared to the standard 1080p. Street textures, distant cars, even reflections in puddles, everything just popped more. The HDR support brought out the beautiful contrast between sun-soaked afternoons and deep night shadows in the city. The 4000 to 1 contrast ratio here really stood out. During nighttime missions or when cruising through dark tunnels, I didn't lose detail in the shadows like on cheaper panels. And the 122% sRGB coverage made colors like neon lights, brake lights and sunset absolutely punchy without feeling overdone. Now Assassin's Creed Shadows. The atmosphere is everything, and this monitor delivers. The depth of color palette is stunning, cherry blossoms looked rich but soft, candlelit interiors glowed naturally, and character outfits showed beautiful detail in fabrics and armor. Every lighting transition from morning fog to stormy skies was handled smoothly thanks to the adaptive sync and HDR support. The 1000R curvature rating actually made a difference here. It draws you in, making the world feel much more alive. I felt more present, especially when exploring dense forests or scaling rooftops at night. And then came the big one, the Matrix Awakens. This is essentially a next-gen tech demo designed to push hardware to their absolute limits. And this monitor held up really well. Reflections of glass buildings, street-level light scatter, global illumination all looked absolutely stunning. Highlights were bright without blowing out, and dark scenes still held depth without color banding. Even with a lot happening, particles, real-time lighting, car chases, I didn't see ghosting or blurring thanks to the 1 millisecond response time. This is where you appreciate the 240Hz refresh rate, it keeps everything buttery smooth. While the PS5 Pro won't push all games to that refresh rate, the panel still makes every transition feel more fluid, especially in fast-moving action. Even in menus, cutscenes or just general UI use, the clarity of text and sharpness of edges were noticeable. No washed-out colors, no grey blacks, just crisp, vibrant, balanced visuals. And for creators or streamers, the 122% sRGB coverage also makes this a usable display for light editing or previewing footage. The tones are accurate and vibrant without oversaturation. The screen is plenty bright too at 307 nits in the normal color temperature mode. If you want a bit more brightness, you can push it all the way to 385 nits with the user color temperature preset. So whether you're a competitive player or if you prefer single-player games, this monitor won't disappoint. It brings out the best in what the next-gen hardware such as the PS5 Pro or Xbox Series X can offer. From detailed environments to fast-paced action, the KTC H32S25E delivers sharp, immersive and premium visuals, all while staying in a budget-friendly range of just over $300. So all in all, for a 32-inch 1440p curved monitor with 240Hz refresh rate, this monitor is a serious contender. Whether you're upgrading from a 1080p monitor or looking for a next-level refresh rate, this one checks almost all the boxes. So guys, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell for more in-depth tech reviews. Drop a comment below if you want to see how this monitor compares to others in this price range. Thank you for watching, see you guys in the next video.